Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Tony Award winner Hugh Jackman is back on Broadway in Jez Butterworth's new play, The River, and I'm here on the opening night, red carpet. Tell me what's excited you tonight about being here.
Well, I have two friends connected with the show, Hugh Jackman, who I worked with in The Fountain, and Ian Rickson, the director, who directed me in London when I was appearing in the Children's Hour. And I love the author, Jez Butterworth. It's just amazing. So I'm looking forward to it.
I saw this last night. It is a brilliant evening of theater. You are going to have such a good time tonight.
Good, I'm glad. That's wonderful.
Now, let's talk about Ian. Ian is such a wonderful director. What was it like working with him? Tell me.
Well, it's unlike any other director I've ever worked with. He really brings the company together. He plays games, and so we all play games together. And he's very smart and very gentle and brilliant. Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman, everyone has fallen in love with Hugh Jackman. Why is that?
Because he's such a good man. He is, he has a lot of depth, and he's really kind and very spiritual and friendly.
Tell me what's brought you out here tonight.
You, and you.
He is amazing. I was at the show last night.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
He is wonderful in everything. Yeah.
I mean, he is brilliant at everything, and I can't imagine he's not brilliant at this.
Did you first fall in love with him in The Boy from Oz?
How did you know?
I think we all did, right?
Well, because Peter Allen was such a dear friend of mine. So that's how I met you. You know, and I said, oh, you must have my shirt, because Peter wore my shirt when he played.
Yeah.
And I said, you want my gold sequin shirt that I did? He said he had to have it, Peter.
Oh my gosh. And just being here for Broadway, you come out, why do you love Broadway so much? Tell me, Donna.
It takes you to another dimension. It's real. It's the holistic point of view. You know, it takes you drama, it takes you to laugh, it takes you to move. And I guess deep down inside, I always wanted to be a dancer and a singer.
Aren't you here tonight?
Well, I'm friends with Hugh Jackman. I go to see everything that he does. And I love the theater, I love to support the theater. And I love when, people like him come and they work so hard. It's great, because I don't work as hard.
You've seen him do musicals, you've seen him do dramas. This is amazing. I was here last night.
Oh, really?
He is brilliant in this.
Oh, fantastic. He's always brilliant. I think he's one of the most shocking talents in that I don't think people realize the depth of his talent when he first came on the scene. And his work ethic, too, is amazing.
Larry David is coming with his latest play.
Yes.
Would you like to come to Broadway as either a performer again or to do something else on Broadway? Would you like to?
Sure. Have you got anything?
So it's opening night of The River. What's brought you here tonight?
Well, I am an Ian Rickson devotee. I did the Children's Hour with Ian in London, and it was so brilliant. And I'm in love with Jerusalem, so I couldn't wait to be here.
I love this play. I saw this last night. I told Ian, he directed this so beautifully. He is a genius.
He can't help it. It's not his fault.
What have you heard about tonight?
Oh, I've heard it's the night to be. Yeah. So I came here with Carol, beautiful Carol.
Okay, this is Hugh Jackman too.
That's exciting, yeah.
That's an added treat, right?
Absolutely, it's wonderful.
What's brought you here tonight?
I can't wait to see the play. Jerusalem was amazing in London. I couldn't get into The River, so I can't wait to see it over here.
It is terrific. What have you heard?
Well, I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, haunting play as far as I know, and I'm sure Hugh is going to be amazing. I'm a massive fan of Cush Jumbo and Laura, so I can't wait to see the three of them together.
Okay, now when do you start rehearsals for your new show?
I've just finished my first week of rehearsals, having a great time with Ruth and Jake. Their chemistry is amazing, and we start previewing at the end of December.
Well, let's talk about this. Is Constellations.
Indeed.
With Jake Gyllenhaal and Ruth Wilson.
Yeah.
At MTC. What has it been like? How did you come about to write? When you got the play, what went through your mind?
Well, it's a play. It's a love story set in the multiverse. So it's got an amazing form, but it follows a couple across all the highs and lows of their relationship. It's beautiful. It's funny. It's heartbreaking. I'd worked with Jake, obviously, and it was an exciting part to work with him again on. Ruth has been an old friend, and I know her really well, and the two of them work together great. So it's really exciting that we're all making our Broadway debuts.
You have the new windows at Barney's coming up. Tell me.
Yeah, we just opened it actually a couple of days ago. It was a crazy great night. The party at the zoo was a bit of a zoo, but it was great fun. And I loved working with Barney's. They're like a kind of opera company. They really care about it is like, it's a commercial precinct that is really theatrical. So it was a great fit. So we did that, and then we're right in the middle of doing this piece for Netflix. I'm developing this 13-part television series for Netflix. So
Being here tonight at a Broadway opening, especially Hugh's opening, what it means to you.
Well, of course, it has that special layer. He and Deb are dear friends, but also, at heart, I'm an incurable romantic. So I have a profound romance for Broadway right from the early days. I mean, a play on Broadway, opening on Broadway. Just say that phrase. Only one thing can be that, and it has all the kind of excitement and romance that possibility has.
So just tell me why you wanted to be here tonight.
Hugh. We love Hugh. We love Deb. We're huge fans and friends, and excited to see his magic. I'd never have been in the theater with that man without magic being made.
I have seen him like you in everything he has done in New York. I saw this play last night. This is going to blow you away. The play will, the performances will, but he's a chameleon. Everything he does is different.
He's like no other. I couldn't speak after the last one. So.
Wait till this one. You're going to want to sit in your seat and just say, wow, it's such a thinking play, too. It's so wonderful. Now, did you know Jez's work at all, his other plays?
And you saw Jerusalem. I didn't see Jerusalem because I was doing
busy
a show.
working in another little show called War Horse, right?
Is that right? And so I think this is actually the first of his plays that I've seen. So I will be blown away by Hugh and blown away by Jez. So
tell me what's brought you out tonight.
Hugh Jackman.
It comes down to that, doesn't it?
Well, and also a new Jez Butterworth play. So the combination, it can't be beat. I'm ready for that. I'm excited.
What have you heard about the play?
Well, I've heard that it's terrific, but I've tried not to read too many of the details or anything because I knew I was coming tonight and I really wanted to just kind of discover it in the moment. So I haven't read a lot about it, but all the buzz is really spectacular.
You got your hands full with Peter Pan on NBC. What can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you that on December 4th that you're going to, I hope you'll be very happy. It's going really well. We're at the sound stages now. We're putting the show together. Allison's terrific. Chris Walken is, oh my God, it's a dream to work with Christopher Walken, I have to say. And I'm loving it. He's a hoofer from way back, and we're dancing a lot, and it's really exciting. So.
I had the privilege of being invited to your rehearsal room right before you moved to the sound stages, and looking at the drawings, this is much bigger than Sound of Music. I mean, you've tackled even a bigger production this year, right?
It's 5 times the size of Sound of Music. It really, I mean, I think we loved what we did last year. We learned so much, and this year we were extra ambitious, and so far so good. I'm knocking on wood, but we're really enjoying it, and it is transferring to the sets even.